it ever got as far as setting out, yeah.
What's up, you motherfuckers? Anybody in here? Oh, I worked today. Oh, man, I think I'm just like sick or getting sick. I slept pretty much not at all before work. Came back from work, just dead. Slept, woke up. I'm sore everywhere. I'm just exhausted. But I want to stream. I want to keep going through this. I don't want to like take a break on it and then lose interest or something. So let's get back into it. Gotta have some good discussions and stuff, but my energy wanes, which I don't have to wake up for anything, so if it doesn't, we'll be on for a while.
A question.
And maybe we'll get through a lot.
Mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Can't blame him.
Was that shouting?
So last stream, the general, I guess, impressions and stuff were that I like it. I think it's good. And before the World of Darkness stuff, I'd say is really good. I still think it has some of those craziest big set pieces, just period. Those are really impressive, and when the stuff gets going, that's really nice. But yeah, some of the world building's decent. Some of the story stuff's decent. It's kind of a nice game just to kind of go slow through. But I would say, pace-wise, story beats, and some of the culminations of some of the characters and moments started to dip a little bit, I would say. I think around the World of Darkness time, the Barnabas stuff, all the set pieces are still good. I don't think the characters are going anywhere fast enough. And I don't think that the events of the story for, you know, probably the moment you'd want the most, you know, exciting, most tight pacing, right? Because you've been in the game for 30, 40 hours. I feel like it's kind of at the lowest. Part of it is they're hitting you with a lot of side quests and some pretty bad timings on them. But those are optional. They're not all great, but some of them actually delve into the characters a bit, which is cool. They're not bad either. A lot of it is that there's like some of the main story stuff is, I wouldn't say outright meandering, because there's a lot more. I've seen much more meandering stories and stuff. But there's definitely some fluff that could be cut that doesn't feel very useful. Going to get Sid's gadget. Some of the engine building stuff could have been reworked into something a bit more exciting or paced a little bit tighter. Kind of exploring the World of Darkness areas and stuff. Instead of just going back to the same old places and just killing a couple guys. Maybe something a little bit juicier. I mean, yeah, things are bad. The music's sad. Blah blah blah. The skies are dark and purple. People are getting wrecked and all that, but I don't feel it as much as it is just kind of set dressing. So
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
yeah, I think overall though it's good. I think the general gameplay is solid. It's fun. I always enjoy playing it, and I like the boss encounters and stuff. Do I think it's the most tight combat ever? And that just feels great, and there's just all this given, you know, flow between everything. I think maybe the enemies are a little too non-aggressive or too easy to go down. A lot of that. While the set piece and visual design is really nice, sometimes the readability of bosses can affect those, but those are still the highlight. It's still fun. I'm not saying the combat's not fun, just that there's something you can really... There's a little something there you can critique, and I think it's more with balance. Stuff like that. I like all the moves, I like the options. Some of them feel kind of just pointless. And maybe you could say the game focuses a little too hard on optimizing DPS for its depth instead of picking the right moves for the right job against the right kind of enemies and stuff. Not just elemental shit, but you know. There's not a whole lot of different types of dudes, right? They generally all just kind of get picked up in your moves, and that's it. There's some guys who shoot rarely, and then there's some guys that fly, but for the most part, you're not worried about the guys casting, you're not worried about the guys holding up shields or something. It's just really not a thing, so. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Definitely been enjoying it. It's good. Oh, there's some stuff there. We'll see. So the hopes are from here on that the story, the pace is good. We get into some nice character stuff, maybe. Not just cheap deaths, but just some kind of meaningful something or other about just the world and where everything goes, and it's nice atmosphere and, you know, exciting things happening. I mean, just big Hollywood's fine too. I mean, I expect the set pieces to be big and crazy, so that'll be cool. I definitely think probably need to tighten up the world stuff at this point. I think we got the idea on the world building. The thing is, after the World of Darkness stuff, there's not many players left. It's the Prince, the good guys, and then Barnabas and Ultimo, who are the same faction. It's kind of, so it's not really like a complicated thing. Expectations have been interesting too. It's surprisingly much more typical JRPG plot than it is political drama or nuanced kind of character focused kind of game. I wouldn't say it's like outright like those, but definitely has elements of them. I can lock certain abilities. How about just the ability to... What's up, Sam? I don't really use this. So far, I've not really been impressed with the passives. Or not the passives, the stance. Bees. Like, this is a block, which is cute, but I'm kind of doing like a dodge thing. Can't say I'm too worried about it. I think Deadly Embrace has like an actual use, and it's a cool thing. Like pulling people, yanking people down. Just a different kind of dodge. Another different kind of dodge, which they have some nuance, but not super crazy. A really long build-up thing, which is cute, but it's not that fun, you know. A block, which is cool, but it's like you already have a built-in dodge and parry, which are more valuable. Quite the shift, yeah, I bet. Well, I'm glad you seem to like it. Yeah, that's just kind of what I mean. It's like Twin Peaks has like style and an atmosphere while still having some substance. Something like 25th Ward is just trying way too fucking hard, man. I mean, obviously they're very different in the styles they're trying to pull off, but... Let's do the rest of the side quest. That was a little impression section.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a
To reiterate too, yeah, I definitely think I'm like sick or something. Bad sleep. And after I came back and had a little extra sleep from work, I'm just like shit. But I want to stream. I don't know. Something just with sleep or some shit. Yeah, I had that like nausea sickness, but now I'm like, my whole body is sore and tired sick. Kind of feel. Maybe after tomorrow it'll be fine. I could have just slept more, but
acting like
I want
he
to
owns the
stream.
place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
The Dominion's all but done for.
Yeah, just some comfy FF16 will be good though. I'm tired enough for just doing side quests. Doesn't even seem like that bad. Just like, alright, let's relax and run through some.
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around.
I know if I sit down and watch a show, I'll fall asleep.
The realm's in.
I just hope I have enough energy to do a good stream. If I get too tired, I'll just stop.
Having the screws put on them. But if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things
got a big backlog, man. I want to get through it all.
Think the Duke's got a point.
At my own pace, but
rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making
not like a rush to get through this, but
and if that means
anytime I'm not streaming,
one end of a sword from another,
I'll get into something else.
For those who do, well, that's
there's a lot of base to detectives in movies and TV. Yeah, I played with the idea of watching like a movie today. We'll see, maybe later. Probably not like a David Lynch one, but maybe like Perfect Blue or something. Yeah, the Chad detectives. There's a lot of good ones. The fucking the guy who calls him Big Dick, that guy.
that's how it goes.
Does Jack Stanley count as a detective? He's like CIA, isn't he? Guess he's not.
Well, what do you think?
We already have a leader in the Dame.
One at a time now. Is enough for it?
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
Yeah. I planned on streaming for a bit, but then all of a sudden now I'm like, Movie would be alright. Though I wouldn't be watching it comfortably. Feeling a rewatch of The Thing or Perfect Blue? They're both rewatches. I haven't seen Perfect Blue since college.
On the dame's behalf, yes.
Let me see if Goda would be interested.
I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his
do all the
plans?
side quests for now.
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the
Boji the Rock. Pretty much the same show, yeah.
Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Sure, buddy.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me. A whole day to dry some
I would say Twin Peaks.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you
Since
any
I don't
trouble?
think people are gonna remember Boji in a couple of years. Twin Peaks probably has more influence. That doesn't mean I guess it's better though.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
Clive.
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well,
Yeah. I
calls.
mean, it looks like it's a
So I better
comfy
go.
little
Thanks
comedy.
again.
Should be good. The thing's comfy
Seems
in a
Philippe
way.
wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will
I've
be
been
pleased
planning to
hear that,
rewatch that for a
if
while.
Nothing else.
Why just do it regardless of if people even care? It's like a Commando rewatch. I'll just do it anyways. Did I force you to watch Commando yet? Me and Ripper pretty much watch Commando every few months, I feel like. With somebody new. You haven't? Now that's fucking hyper kino, dude. I need to get Goto to watch that too. I'll do it another time, but Commando. My favorite Arnie movie, probably. No, it's good. I like it. But it's like, I mean, it's like 80s action Kino kind of shit, right? Like it's one-liners every 2 seconds and goofy violence and shit. And testosterone. Oh no, my favorite Arnie movie is Predator. But Commando's really good. Yeah, Commando's really funny. Everybody likes it when we watch it. Just non-stop action for
how did you fare?
an hour and a half.
Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
It's got that guy who's running around in the forest in Twin Peaks. He's one of the bad guys. It's a good part, too.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well,
He is in all sorts of shit.
It will certainly help
As a bad guy. He's just like typecasted as a bad guy, like in the Warriors and stuff.
Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say,
I need to mix my media up too. We have such a crazy backlog this year, it's been jam-packed. This next month will be a little slower, but that's time to get through other shit. But I need to throw in some other stuff. I think it's important.
Selves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not...
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love his movies, and I still haven't seen all of them. I gotta be in the right mood. I know I'll like them, but yeah, you gotta... I like being in the perfect zone for it to get max enjoyment. Yeah. Blue Velvet's pretty heavy duty, but it's not as, yeah, symbolic and shit. It's more atmosphere, so that'd probably be more palatable. Lost Highway's pretty fucked, though. And I've heard Inland Empire is pretty much incomprehensible, so who knows on that. I think Eraserhead, his first movie, is more just crazy visuals. I think Elephant Man and Wild at Heart are more just normal. Yeah, it's more emotional with like strong characters and atmosphere. Less than trying to be like really insane surrealism. I mean, it's still surreal. I don't get too into it. Yeah, when we watched Lost Highway, not Ripper, but Klitsu, Harlequin and I, we were just like, oh, fucking hell, man. Definitely Mad Men shit. Yeah, Inland Empire is probably really fucked up.
Just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I don't plan on ever watching his Dune movie. I think he said that was a horrible time. I've heard it's not that great. I really like Villeneuve's Dune. It's like I don't really feel like seeing a different version of it.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrack, I dare say I too would want nothing more than...
I think David Lynch had some PS1 ads, PS2 ads. They're pretty bizarre. I remember seeing them, right? It's pretty much just him doing insano shit, and then there just happens to be like PS2 logo eventually or some shit. I don't remember exactly. Like a reason to do short movies.
To see it rise from the ashes.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Entire YouTube channel. Did he do one once a day or once a week as like weather report? Yeah. don't know what fucking like crazy mind meld shit he was doing there, but I don't remember. Did it ever end up having anything by the end that happened, or did his filter just slightly change? I didn't watch that many of them.
Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realized what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks.
Like those emotes where it's like the name of the streamer and then ing, like lynching or something. Daviding. It's just like a freeze right now. I like that one where he's zooming in, dude.
Mine for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause.
Yeah, why not?
I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Like some drama. That's a good one, dude.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... no buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle?
Yeah.
What's happened?
His character's good.
I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
Fucking
And
yelling.
with good reason.
Yeah.
But I thought we
Yeah, there's a good mix of new characters and old ones and new feel and stuff. Kept it interesting.
The Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the consortium even find out about this?
More screen time for some of them.
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between.
Yeah.
I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Choose
you sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint.
Wasn't there a Diane thing in Deadly Premonition too? Like the first one.
Near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and
Can I
request a
copy
meeting.
that?
You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready.
Or did he just talk to his other personality? I thought he talked to like a... He called like some chick too. Maybe not. Maybe it was only his other personality. I don't remember if there was like a Diane type of thing. Oh, you haven't? It's cool. I recommend. You can get by just by watching it. The side stuff in the gameplay is fucked and janky.
We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to...
I mean, it's
these
funny
bearers,
though.
There will be others.
Definitely a playthrough that has them like actually drive around. There's a lot of dialogue and seeing the janks part of the appeal, but I didn't do any of the side stuff that was like timed for each day and shit. It was really dry. Just did the main story.
Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off.
Oh yeah.
If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
Yeah, it makes sense. Definitely got a similar aesthetic.
To Randalar then.
No dancing little person though.
Keep Eloise waiting.
Just an old man with a big nose. I love that guy's little dance.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end. When are they gonna let us through?
Yeah, I've posted his dance before. It's one of those things like if you don't really like explain it or don't show it, like in the emote code, it's fine. It's kind of like the Dougie Jones ones. Doesn't really mean anything until you're there already. Then it's like, well, it doesn't matter at that point. Not like you'd be able to see much of the background. You just know that there's some dude who's doing a little dance. But it's kind of nice seeing that for the first time. I mean, I've posted it just randomly. I have it on a GIF of it.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration.
Yeah, let me see if I make sure I do actually have it.
But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind.
The tree.
The bearers belong to him now.
Who is...
Huh. Do I have it on my fucking phone? Probably. Oh, I have so many on my phone that I haven't put on my fucking computer. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that character is even alive anymore. Like his actual like actor. Might have had a better one somewhere else, but what I found online I'll have to do. It's probably on my phone. Or in a different folder. Edit, yeah. I need to rework some of these folders for better organization. Yeah, I have a bunch of folders all organized and then just some general ones too, but the problem is a lot of my shit's on my phone, but then I only really check my phone by recent pictures, so I don't want to just scroll through everything or go through folders on my phone. Yeah, I've started to name a bit more, but I usually just have folders for certain kinds of like feelings or something.
A most demanding
concept.
If it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I think that one's a little fast. The one I have, probably my phone is slower. Yeah, perfect loop, that's like...
I'm sorry you weren't able
back
to
and
save them.
forth or slower, yeah.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more.
Yeah, that
and
one's
he
good.
did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
It's the full smoke.
I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Yeah, that one might be too spoiler.
Eloise!
Or it could be implied spoilers or something. It's hard to tell what's going on. That one's funny though.
The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help.
Surge ban? Oh wow.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just...
Hold on, Theo. Come on. Run like the wind. Back to the stables, Carl. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Where's where?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, shoot Scorpion. No thanks, brother.
Where are you, Theo? Time to fight.
He's not in here in the ether, man. Pretty much dead, guaranteed.
It's too thick. These creatures have already turned. Enough. It's over. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Not exactly a whole lot of space, brother.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. All yours, Torgal! Too slow. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Oh, I keep using potions. When did that happen? I didn't even press the potions for a
Over here! Help me, boy!
Maybe I didn't use any, that'd be good.
To me, boy! I'm hurt, Torgal. Too slow.
They're gonna kill this dude, this rando.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
gonna get juiced too.
He's turned. And so will you. Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. Oh.
Rip.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
There's nobody there to protect, though.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
A little close to that ledge, lady.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
Alrighty. Well, kind of felt like he died for nothing, man.
Eloise is...
But I guess you didn't know that yet. Oh damn. There's a lot of questies. I feel like this has to be the last major salvo of quests. We're finishing a lot of arcs. What's up with my dead body?
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
What? Oh, something going on with it?
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Okay.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Right over here. I wonder if this will unlock new hunts on the map. Got some hunts we can do too. 2 S rank ones. But there's some more basic ones we need to get done. Oh, I have to get there from here. Of course I.
Come on. Time to fight.
Yeah, this would be a new unlocked area, so I would not be surprised if there's ones. I'll run around and see if we just get some anyways. Chest. There's probably nothing in it.
Nice try. To me, boy.
Playing like shit on this one.
This one.
We just got like iframes from that. Ring of the Demolitionist.
Ready, go?
Another shitty ring, probably. There's 2 ways to go in both of these areas, but Really matter?
This might take a while.
Anything here? No, not really. The auto targeting too. Aggressive. If I was killing Jesus.
It's over. All yours, Torgal. Let's go.
I'll get a new war point here. Doesn't feel like it's gonna be like a whole new town, but maybe. There is a warp.
Be safe.
Oh, there's a ghost town, but there's dead.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors.
Chesties.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
Fool's gold. I hate these fucking dudes.
Nice try. Too slow.
Fucking projectile spam.
Too slow.
Extra moves.
Waken wind!
I needed that.
Alright.
Should have stayed in the past.
I don't even know why we're here right now. I missed that part of the
These must be
quest.
Cyril's colleagues.
I think they were just looking into Ultima something or other.
Thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Why are his lackeys so cult-like?
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
The information was great.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings.
That might be the first time we've had a, like, yoink one from the back like that. Not sure.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Didn't really respond to what our guy was saying. Okay. This motherfucker again. One of my least favorite side characters.
Clive! I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach.
Bandits
they have
uniting.
formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of
You're
them
gonna get killed, kid.
Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts.
I'll go and speak with him.
He wasn't as annoying this time.
What's the difference between the Lord and
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
Being sick and roasting in here, not a great combo. Take a break a minute.
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces.
There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Okay.
Ready, go? Faster!
Those ne'er-do-wells.
All right.
Need to buy some more potions, man.
Must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
You're finished!
Wow. All of a sudden, yeah, he's exploded. What the fuck? Damn, dude. Get the fuck out of my eye. Hey, hey. I wasn't aiming for him, but okay.
It's over.
Crazy how much better these moves are than the rest of shit. Normal attacks are just filler while you wait, man.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but
Ooh.
that's not why you're...
Might watch. Might throw on the thing after this. See. I feel like watching it. After we've done these side quests, maybe I'll do the hunts too. We'll see.
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
We're not friends, bro.
You're right.
We just ain't.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They'll listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is.
Conrad and Natalie, awesome
Lubor
people.
And I are friends. I'm Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
And also runs around blasting magic everywhere. They don't seem to mind that. I mean, Jesus, they fought together and everything.
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
He knew all along that he was playing us for...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
Really not remember the guy that fucking killed all the dudes in the north of their town? What the fuck is this quest?
I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
People should just be killed. Jesus, Clive is a horrible speaker. That was the most unconvincing shit ever.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
Got it.
All right.
Is Mr. Hopeful here?
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a sharing.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But
Super
perhaps
smoke.
not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making.
Alpha Man, I don't know.
But I do not doubt
Someday I do
she
want
was
to watch it.
always true to herself and what she believed in.
I'm watching the thing
right to the
here
end.
soon.
And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me.
Comfy snow time.
And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite
Or
against.
Perfect Blue.
For only united
Dodo
can they hope
actually wants to
stand
watch something. He won't watch the thing. I'm not sure why, but I don't think he'll watch it. Maybe he'll watch the Perfect Blue though. Just giving him a chance before I start watching him anyways. I don't think he's awake.
the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone.
I don't know if he wants to watch anything.
Trust me, little ones.
Usually doesn't.
It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
Yeah,
I thought you were better
did some
than this,
hunts and shit.
but it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Guess we'll have another part to this one. The next wave of side quests.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot. Ah, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. All yours.
Ring of the Swift Shot. Genji gloves. Might be a lot of side quests. I mean, some of this will be main story. I mean, that's even the end there.
All done?
Unless, of course, it's New Game Plus shit. He's out here somewhere. Okay. The Velcro. He had the same thing on as that guy who died, man. That was him.
Tell me we've run out of pep. Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down?
Yeah, the prices.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Last elixir. I don't know, why are they so pricey? And if there's ever a time to have one, I guess it would be for this. I just don't know if I would need the money. I mean, 20k is a lot. I mean, yeah, I have 328k, so that's not like a huge deal, but I've not really spent any of it either. So. You can sell that shit too. These are pricey too.
Is that all?
If there's ever a time to need them, it would be for this fight, probably. Or these fights.
Sid, you didn't happen to see anything out of the ordinary on your way here, did you? We've had reports of bearer transports being attacked along the roads, and they're not freeing the poor souls. They're reselling them on the black market. If we can catch them in the act, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone.
Listen, there's nothing you can actually do about that.
Fly, Ambrosia.
So we're looking for a giant creature. Oh, they're in the Velcro. Wandering around. I don't see one though. It could be North Velcro. I haven't been there yet. Chocobos. I can't see shit. They did say the Velcro. Could be the southern though too. I mean there's northern, southern, just the Velcro desert. I would think it's the northern because I haven't seen shit there, but who knows? Could be southern just cause. Oh, there we go. Chimera. I've been playing like shit, probably because I'm fucking exhausted.
Be safe.
I'll try to focus a little bit here. What level is he? Go Chimera. Like he's gonna be a 50 still. The other guy was 50. At least 45.
We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close, Torgal.
I don't know how you get out of there in time. Ram's voice still the group killer, dude. How did my potions come out?
Nice try. Should have picked on someone your own size.
Damn. This guy's cool. Well, we can go try for the dragon now. This guy's attacks were easy to dodge. I mean, you just use Stinger and you're fucking pretty much just dead, dude. You dodge half of them. Did a lot of damage, but don't work, Halcom.
Don't tell me we've run out of power.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
The super sword, 2 dark steel, a primitive battle horn, and 3 orc. I mean, I plan on getting all of these. Just make what I can. Stone tongue, stained loincloth.
Fine.
Clive. Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
I guess you don't have to have it equipped to use it. I think you could just use it in the menu still. That guy's 45, this guy's 50 though. I did one attempt on him earlier and it's like, seems very doable. None of the attacks in this are crazy enough, but he just did a lot of damage, so. With the weird camera when you lock onto dragons and shit, I was just like, eh. And getting two-shot, I just come back when I have better stats. There's no rush, but. At this point though, I feel like we could probably do it. It's a little less. I mean, we could do it either way, but a little less shenanigans. And if I use all my consumables, we definitely can. Which I might do.
This one. Nice try.
Might as well use the items. Still take damage on that. Oh, accidentally hit the wrong move. I'm fucking waste. This does a little bit of fucking stun, but God, really just like pushed me away. All this pushing away is pretty annoying. Really? Like an instant explosion. I really wish there was a sprint button in this. Like you could just move. Having to do like fucking this like goofy dodge spam is kind of annoying. Just janky, man. What are all these? There's a lot of autosaves. The stun's getting probably wore off, yeah. Yeah, so pretty much 2 shots, yeah. Super doable. But I need to pause the game to heal instead of trying to do it with the hot menu. So just waste time.
All yours, Torgal.
I think it might be quicker just to like slowly move out of the way. Can I use the lion hearts as well? Oh yeah, I just use them all. Nice camera.
No.
Nice fucking camera. I can't even see the shots. Fucking stop with that shit, dude. God, I hate the camera on this fucking dragon. It's horrible. You're not getting stuck in the wall. There's just like... You're getting like you're targeting his head and then fucking like... trying to smack his head when you want to be like hitting his legs and shit. So he's like, you don't want to use target, but then you got like this fucking worm's eye view where the fireballs are blocking the camera. It is like 1,000,000 degrees. I'll be right back. Whew, still a fun fight, but yeah, these dragons are the most janky every time they appear. Just the head target, them being like invincible for a while and just having this like goofy pulse that just pushes you away. So then half the fight just running around. I'm big on it. Free me. From what?
There's a good boy.
An FF. FF's pretty good though. EOU is waiting. Oh, this guy, man. After this, I'm watching a movie, man. It's already ordained. You can be there, you can be square, man. Cringe, dude. This guy's attacks are fucking the most jank. I'm tired of fucking dragons always being like the big fight. What the fuck is going on, dude? God, I hate this fucking. Like, it's still fun, but these fucking goofy ass dragon fights, man. You're just like spinning away from me, still doing damage. Just pushing me away wildly. Point blank projectile spam. Horrible camera. If you don't target him, the camera's fucked, but if you do target him, then you're always going for the head, then the camera's still fucked. There's just not really much winning.
Help me, boy. Too slow. Nice try. Well done, Toggle.
Like right now, I'm just like whiffing because of the camera, but like I need it still to be able to see what the fuck's happening. I've not really had issues with the camera in general, though. The dragon fights are kind of an exception.
To me, boy. This will help.
I got the consumables to do it easily. Just a matter if we're gonna have some goofy shit happen. Like this.
Too slow.
Where the fuck am I? God damn. Who am I? Where am I? He just like dropped and then I got stunned for like 10 hours. Dude, this fucking camera is some of the worst shit. What the fuck? He targeted the wrong thing. Even without like locking on, he goes for the head still because there's like aggressive auto targeting. Jesus, dude. Not even a hard fight. I still had like a million potions, but just a janky fight. Since you can get 2-shot by him, which rarely happens in any fight. But because you can on this guy, in specific, the camera makes it way more punishing.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Sorry for the piss in a moment. Just annoying. It sucks like losing to like jank. At least you can save wherever you want and just reload right there on the spot, so you don't have to run back. Yeah, I still have like what? 12, 15 potions. Some of them full heals. I didn't even buy the one that revives you on death. Maybe I should have.
Still alive, are ya?
Like my money's going into anything else.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Finished, are ya?
But I'll be here. Yeah. I'll speak the English. You watching any of the movies, Goto? Don't leave you hanging. It depends. How long do I have left on my PS Plus? Let me check here. What's up, buddy? No, they're not. And I have till the 9th of July, I think. They're not. I want to watch Comfy Snow Time or... Mostly just that. I mostly just want to watch the thing, but I'll watch Perfect Blue. It's good too. I haven't seen it since college. So. I was gonna just do this all night, but it's the thing, man. It's Comfy Snow Time. It's all on the snow. It's comfy. Like Remember 11, man. Snowy cabins with social mystery thriller. Not really cabin. Alright. Well, folks. Like I said, today I slept very little, and then I worked. Was exhausted, came back, slept, woke up, my whole body was sore. Pretty much felt sick. Still do. I'm not as sore. I think all the liquids and stuff have helped a bit, but still kind of exhausted, so we just spent 2 hours doing side quests. I think this entire side quest journey is in this chunk has probably been at least 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I wanted to kind of just stream nonstop, and maybe I'll come back and stream after a movie, but I think I'm gonna chill. Usually once I start watching movies and shit, I just keep going. But got a big backlog. But I don't know, I'm just in the mood for one of those. I watched The Thing. I want to watch it for a bit again now. One of my favorites. Just relax a little bit, try to rest off a bit more sickness, and then maybe we'll come back to this. I just know it's gonna get probably pretty crazy, so I'll be all there for it. But anywho, be back later. Not tomorrow. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so it should just be a big full day of FF16. Might finish it. I don't know. Like, I can tell there's some more hunts, but I also am seeing some final stuff popping up. We're definitely finishing some arcs on side quests. More Calcum, usually an end game kind of material. A lot of level 50, and I think level 50 is the max till New Game Plus. A lot of level 50 monsters that are dropping Orichalcum, super weapons. So it feels like we're getting there for sure. So might be able to finish tomorrow, might not. But after tomorrow, I have Alien Dark Descent. And I hear it's good, and I like Alien a lot. But I might try to get through Humanity. And if I want to do those other ones, do those before PS Plus runs out. I don't know. There's something about Alien Dark Descent. I'm just like, kind of want to send it back, but we'll see. I like Alien, so you'd think I'd be all in. We'll see. Anyways, if you're interested, jump in the Discord. We'll be watching a movie. I should change Mama Nightbot, the Discord link, because it is not active anymore. Give me a sec. Do that real quick. Let's add a new Discord link. I turned it off for a bit, but okay. Let's mess with this, but yeah, we'll probably start. I don't know. I want to give people a chance, so maybe 15 minutes. We're just gonna do The Thing, unless somebody wants to watch a movie but not The Thing, then we can watch Perfect Blue. But speak now or never speak. All right, let me edit my social thing here. I'm gonna add in the Discord links back to everything. Do my commands, custom, social. think I need to change it on the stream too. You'd rather watch Perfect Blue? But would you watch either? It's only a question if you wouldn't watch the thing. If there's any, even a little, we're watching the thing. We could watch Perfect Blue after. What was I gonna do here? How do I fucking edit my channel? What the hell is all this shit? Grab was your most used emote across other channels in the last 30 days. 13 times. Whoa. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to manage my fucking page, man. I haven't had to do that in years. I always said I would like try to juice up my channel page, but I just never bothered. Oh my god, I can hear myself. Disgusting. Edit. Wait. Yeah, I'm scared, dude. Ooh. Okay. Gonna add all the Discord links back. Like I said, I disabled the open Discord link in the past just because it'd been a while. I've had that same link forever. Who knows where it's been? And then there was some weirdos running around in some speedrunner streams. So I was like, yeah, let's just turn that off for a bit. Okay, folks. Well, we'll be back on this later. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any, but I was just like, eh. Probably time to like turn off the Discord link for a bit and then put a new link in later. So. All right, folks.